All right, welcome back to Migmatis Golf. We are in the barn, back in the UK. And today I'm going to talk about the weather because it's never this sunny in the United Kingdom. It's about 27 degrees Celsius, nice blue skies. So you is lucky. Right, one of the most important parts of the golf swing. If you don't get this right, you will never get better. You will have an eternity of compensations. I found out the hard way because I did not pivot properly for many, many years. And I'm still struggling with it because of that. So a lot of golfers see these positions, including myself, they see these positions on TV with the pros, and they use the fine muscles, the smaller muscles in their body, so the hands and the arms, to put this club there. But you got to realize that that introduces a lot of possibility for inconsistency. It's very difficult to get that the same every time. What the pros do is they have this central hub that turns, and all of this goes along for the ride. This goes along for the ride. They're not consciously trying to do anything here. Just good body movement makes the club do what you see it do. And this is very repeatable. That's just the big muscles of the core turning. And if you just do that consistently, all of this will go consistently. So you've all seen, this is nothing new, right? You've all seen all the lessons, and one of the most famous drills ever is this, right? Club across the shoulders, turn. You want to point that club kind of like 9 inches to a foot outside the ball, and then shift into your left side and point the other side of that club in the same spot. And that's all very well and good. Do that in front of the mirror a gazillion times. But if you have lingering bad muscle memory, like moi, then once there's a ball there, you get all ball bound and you go back to the usual old crap because you're not very aware what this is doing and you don't have anything to monitor it. So here's a little drill to help you with that. You're going to get yourself one of these posture straps. Can you see what I'm wearing? This is just one of those straps from Amazon. I'll see if I can find the link for you, leave it in the description. $5, maybe $9. I can't remember. I think it's $5 actually, $4.99 or something. Posture strap. You're supposed to wear it under your t-shirt or something to keep good posture. You get yourself one of these. And then you're going to get yourself like a 3 foot long, 3 foot long stick. You can use those alignment rods as long as they're the nice light ones. A lot of people pick up those sign rods from Home Depot or Lowe's, and those are a bit heavy. So just find yourself something, even like a 3 foot piece of bamboo from the garden store. That's great, super light, right? I've got a horse whip here. Why? Because I'm in the stables. That's why. And it's what I could find. So I've got myself, wouldn't it be nice if you could create that kind of whip in your club head speed? So I've got myself this, and I am going to thread it through the front of the shoulder straps. And if you got the shoulder strap set up tight enough, it will just stay there. And you're going to put it across the top of your breastbone just so it's kind of in line with your shoulders. It's nice if you find something that has a bit of flex to it, like this whip, because if you do weird things with your shoulders, it doesn't feel like it's impeding it. So here we are. I'll get a bit closer. You can see the setup. I know it looks ridiculous, but Migmatis, if you want to get better, you gotta be willing to sacrifice. So there it is. There's the strap there. We've got the stick, the whip, whatever, going through it. And what this, if you drop the club for a second, allows you to do is it allows you to do the same thing, and you can see with your eyesight where that stick is pointing. More importantly, when you actually grab your club and you set up, you're no longer focusing on putting this club in positions with your hands and arms. You're just focusing on getting the end of this stick to the right spot and just letting this do whatever it wants. And then same on the way through. And you'll see from the slow-mo video that I am going to attach to the end of this video that when I concentrate on doing that, you get a really nice kind of pivot, nice full turn as well. So it gets you used to making a full shoulder turn. That's another little piece to this. What a lot of people do, including myself, is what I call faking the turn. So you kind of start taking the club away, you stop kind of about here with your shoulders, and then you know the club in space has got to get to somewhere around here, right? So then you're just kind of putting it there with your arms, your elbows go all out of shape, and you start doing funky things to the club. So this way, all I'm thinking about is this shaft across my shoulders, and I'm just thinking about putting it in the right spot. That's all I'm thinking about doing. So this really helps me. First of all, it's sensory, right? I can feel it pressing against my shoulder. So it gives me something to, what do they call that? In bodybuilding, like your mind's eye has to be in the muscle you're working on. So this is the same thing. In golf, it's very easy once you pull the club back to get distracted. Everything's a blur. But this, you can feel it there, and you can just be concentrating. So not only can you feel it, but it's also visual, and you can work on your pivot. Because, my friends, without getting this bit right, like I said, you're never going to get any better. You can be a decent golfer with a bunch of compensations, but that you're going to reach a ceiling, which I found out. So here I am going back to the basics and figuring out, this all started with me trying to figure out why I steepened the shaft in transition. So then I thought, I'll take it to here and then I'll shallow it with my hand, right? But that is so inconsistent. Really, you don't want to be doing any of this manipulation. You want it to just happen. But then I found out that when I just concentrate on a good pivot, then this just follows into the slot. It's hard to explain. Anyway, that's it. Leave some comments if you struggle with this. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. All the good stuff, like telling your friends about the channel, hitting the bell so you get a notification of the next videos, and some thumbs up. That would be really appreciated. So all that good stuff. Anyway, if you're willing to look stupid like this, you can get better. See you later.